Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
Hello and welcome to Share Talk. Today I'm joined by Colin Bird, who's Executive Chairman at Xtract Resources. How are you today, Colin?
I'm very good, thank you. Lachlan, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm looking forward to our daily update from Xtract. How is it going today?
Well, where it's going, Zach, is the mineralisation thinned out. So either we've gone over the top of it, it's turned in attitude, or potentially that's the bottom of that particular system. But not a lot of point in keep chasing it that way because, one needs the third dimensional view on the subject. We've had an expert there, he'll be commenting differently, but he likes what he sees, and he puts it very interesting, but of course, very interesting doesn't turn geology into money. He sees all the right indications, and what our pay mine is working in the Lachlan Fold. Of course, he will be giving us a comprehensive report, and he was working right from the end of shift, and will be working tomorrow on a detailed analysis of the core. So that's very good news. It's not a fluke, and it doesn't fit. We haven't got something what doesn't fit the system. As always, there's something. Every corporate system has got its own idiosyncrasies, and I guess that this one's no different. So we're very happy. We've exceeded all of our expectations, Zach. We've exceeded all of our expectations. Of course, in doing so, we've now got a big animal on our hands. So the next thing is get the three-dimensional, get more aspect on it. So we'll be drilling perpendicular, and we'll be going out to the intervals where we piped up. But of course, we'll be going beyond there, because do we know whether it just dips slightly? So we've got to test that out, and we don't want to get caught short there. And of course, the interesting question is, it looks good in copper, but how much gold is there, if any? We're pretty sure there's gold. But if we see what we saw Anglo saw, there was 159 meters with good gold values. But we've got to wait for that to come from the assays. So that we've got another porphyry in the proximity, as you know, foot rot, and that again has got pyrite in it, and we know that, and you can imagine this. None of us that need to be scientists. That when you're doing this geophysics, the best signature you're going to get is from pyrite. It doesn't bear copper, of course. It doesn't bear base minerals, but it's going to give the strongest signal. And so one drills offset, if you like, to the pyrite. And the first hole what went there went bang through the pyrite. So we'll be doing offset there because, I can't, in actual fact, focus and tie on Racecourse without getting foot rot. But can you imagine? They're very close to one another, having two of these porphyries side by side. So I think we've had an excellent drill program. There's a period of analysis, and there's a period of reflection, and there's a period of design, and that's what we're going to do here. And that's not going to be the journey of 1,000 years. That's the best part of the month. And then we'll be drilling again, like Billy O, going into this system in a very positive way, in the belief we found you have to know that subject, you have to know the porphyry, it's going to a mine in that very exciting Lachlan district. And as you know, it's not just it's the dolphin, there's out, all kinds, the boulder, it's turned the light. But I think I said to you earlier in the week, Zach, it's amazing that porphyry is by definition and deep. The majors have been and gone, and some are still there. And yet there's a very small percentage of ores which have gone above 300 meters. It just shows, that this company, Xtract, the junior, gone out there and really tested the concept. I'm glad to say, a bit more than the concept, but really glad to say our thoughts have come off. And not only have they come off, they've done so much better than we could possibly have imagined. So I think that is the end of our daily, you might be pleased to hear, is the end of our daily summary. But of course, what comes out to the market next week is a fully comprehensive analysis of this ore, what it is, what style the porphyry is, where it fits relative to its neighbours in the Lachlan Fold, and what we're going to do next to bring out the value party holders as fast as we possibly can, so we position it as a potential mine sooner than an exciting exploration project. So in a nutshell, that's where we are.
So you're obviously pretty excited. We'll have more information next week in terms of the detailed report, and then you'll advise us on the timelines after that.
The excitement is the fact that we've got to where we've got, and the mineralisation was so continuous. That's in its own little box, and that's in its own, it doesn't come there by magic. It's part of the system. The clever bit now is to understand the system. And I'm a great believer in experts. I'm a great believer in people, in specialists. And so I'm well prepared to be guided over the next week or so by people who've really done it before, who knows the signature of this deposit, where it fits in the grand scheme of things, and what's the most cost-effective and scientifically effective way to bring it up to would be mine level. Obviously, it's not going to be mine level with a couple of holes, but the next 2 holes will tell us how fat. I refer to a carrot sitting on its side. I refer to a cigar sitting on its side. We need to know how fat that carrot is and how fat that cigar is. Of course, that's the next drilling program.
On that note, Colin Bird, Executive Chairman at Xtract Resources, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for your time, Zach. Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.